Hey, welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from Cupid's secretary in a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Oh my goodness, from a haunted chick like me with really, really cute dogs. It's a Valentine's Day party. I hope you guys will come by. I'll be here all night at your service, doing love readings, general, in-depth, twin flame. And I'm here with Puppy Rooney, who... please stop licking your pee-pee on YouTube. If you've just found us and we're not live, go ahead and skip to the end for the free collective message for anyone and everyone who might have come by, got a reading, didn't get a reading, maybe just found us when we're not live. I hope that I hope I don't get in trouble because of the dog. I know, can you believe it? What, you like the dress? Well, I like the dress too. Hey, careful. Careful now. This is not... Careful. Careful. Could you not do that, baby? Could you please not do that, precious? Could you please not do that, nose gobbly? Oh my god, what the heck? Oh, you're such a guy. I love you. I love you, dog. Puppy Rooney, that's why you're my soulmate, right? I just don't want you to get glitter on your eyes, honey. I love you. You want to do the tarot readings tonight, cutie pie? Such a good boy. Such a good boy. You gonna break dance for us? Okay, but please don't break dance on the dress. What is going on with you? You look cute in them pajamas. Yes, my sweetheart. You look cute in them. You look cute in them. Oh, goodness. Are you the cutest little furry of them all? Okay, could you help? Go lay down with Mommy Ruby. Go lay down with Mommy Ruby. There she be. There she be. There she be. There she be. Okay, can I put my dress back? Are you without you guys trying to play with it? That's my pretty girl. So welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from cute chihuahuas. Right? You're doing the tarot readings, right? Are you Cupid's secretary's secretary? Do you like the dress? I'll make you one, Ruby, and then we can both have glitter strawberry ruby dresses. Oh, sweetheart. Did you have a good Valentine? Yeah? Yeah, I just left most of the day. That's what she would say if she could. So what do you think, Ruby? I'm going to sit on the dress too? Oh my gosh. Dogs cause problems. Any hoodle noodles, I'm going to go ahead and put some things in chat. Just in case anybody needs to be reminded. You can win a free 3-card reading tonight. Hopefully there'll be enough people to come by the chat so we can play surprise Joker's Roulette. No refunds, no e-checks, no solicitations. Please don't make it weirder than it already is. No refunds, like I said. So please use your own discretion when choosing to pay for a tarot reading or a grief counseling session. Please, no posers, no jobbers, no frontin', no fear. Be groovy or leave, man. That's the only rule I have, really. So let me help you shift your energy. Even if you are a troll or a goblin, you're accepted here. Let me help you shift your energy so that you can get what you want in your life and you can get on that roadmap to your heart's desire. You know, whether it be a specific person, new love, you know, your career, money, a house, so on and so forth. I can help you with love, career, and money. While I don't do financial questions, I can help you with that for sure. Protection, soulmate, twin flame, journey, union, reunion, dark night of the soul. Also past, present, and future. You can get a past, present, and future reading for $10. 10 plus cards. Every reading is pretty much $1 a card. So if you'd like to get a reading today, it's the... I don't do timings, health. I don't do legal, financial kind of questions. I don't do pregnancy, no exam pass, interview success questions, no school questions from pre-K to 12K university. Please don't ask me if you're pregnant or someone's pregnant. Please don't ask me if someone's cheating. Spirit wants you to ask yourself. All right. Doesn't mean that I will keep any of that from you if it comes up in one of your readings. So just want to put that out there. Also, I'm having a sale where everything's 20% off in my Etsy shop. The candles are free shipping. If you want that right now, you can have that right now. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. It's my favorite day of the year. I know that's strange, but this is the day that my soul came into the vortex. And then I was born many, many months later on Halloween. So I feel very, very, very special about Valentine's Day. It's also my sister's birthday. So I love you, Tita, wherever you are. You really are the best big sister in the whole wide world. Okay, so here's my Etsy store. And what makes my sister the best sister in the whole wide world? Oh, you know, she let me be me. And every time she hurt my feelings, she made up for it. And she's never really done anything that bad to me. She's a perfect earth angel. She's also an Aquarius, and I think that that's just awesome. I only have like dash of Aquarius in there somewhere in my chart. So yeah, Valentine's Day has a really interesting history too. I'm not sure if anybody has looked at the history of it or has read about the history of it, but I fell asleep to some stuff that was nightmarish, in my opinion, the other night. So I went ahead and turned it off. Also, another thing that's nightmarish that I had recently checked out was those AI commercials. Have you guys or girls seen that? Yeah, those are things that nightmares are definitely made out of. I do not know how to feel about how demented AI thinks we are and how evil those faces look. But one thing I thought was interesting, anything that appeared to be an angel or a higher like kind of being that was celestial, or anything that was an animal, or if it was Donatella Versace, their faces were perfect. If it was like Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift, if it was like any other celebrity that I saw, any other human-like face, it was just not liking it. So obviously AI loves animals, loves spiritual angels and celestial beings, and absolutely adores Donatella Versace. So how awesome is that? And we love you too, Donatella Versace. Actually, I want to mention the dressmaker of this beautiful dress. It's not Donatella Versace, but I had started making my tarot card deck during COVID because I had nothing better to do than smoke 200 joints and paint and, you know, create fun things and do my music thing while I was recovering from my car accident. And I fell in love with the dress, the strawberry dress, because I mean, I had no idea what the strawberry dress was. I just went on Amazon and I was like, well, I need a dress with fruit on it. So my new bass went and I just put in Amazon dress with fruit on it. And I got this like sack sent to me with strawberry sequence. Like the sequence was each strawberry was sequence. And I was like, I swear that the strawberries were glitter in the picture. So from there, I realized that there was some kind of strawberry dress phenomenon. And I never looked back and I started thinking and feeling that like I had to manifest the real dress in my life. But I couldn't imagine myself as Cupid's secretary in the human form to be in a white one or a pink one or a blue one. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love that blueberry dress. It looks delish. But I had to get this one in black. And I even, the one that the sack I got from Amazon was actually pink. Hey, CJH, welcome to the Chammy. How are you, sweetheart? I hope that you are having a loving and happy day. But the sack I got from Amazon that I was talking about, this dress, it came in pink. So I took that dress and I bleached it with some flowers that I make tea out of that's blue. And then I put some weird like turmeric in it. And I just got a bunch of colors from like herbs and flowers and things and dyed the dress black. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to ever want to really purchase this dress or ever be able to. But she had a sale. And this dress went on sale. So, and then she got Klarna and the artist that made this dress and designed it gave everyone an opportunity to have this beautiful dress. And I'm just going to share it in chat because she also often has beautiful, beautiful stuff that's on sale. Not everything is as expensive as you think it is that's designer handmade, but she's such an amazing artist. I just really appreciate her dresses. So I'm going to share it with you guys and gals who might watch this later. Her link to her store. I hope I'm saying this right, but Matashi is the designer. And here's her link. I hope it's under 200. Oh, it's not under 200. I'm going to turn it into a tiny URL. Poshmark. No. I want her real website. What planet am I on? It's not a bad price for the strawberry dress, though, $400. But you could probably get it cheaper from the actual designer. Oh, here's the. Ooh, that's a pretty knit sweater. Okay, here's the link to her store in case anybody comes by, wants to know where I got my dress, wants to know what's going on with this amazing dress. So I guess I better get to that tarot card deck and finish it and put this beautiful dress in there somewhere. So I am actually making a pair of red glitter cowgirl boots to go with this dress because that's what I feel. I feel like this dress needs ruby slippers, but I need ruby cowgirl slipper things with this dress. So I've been making those this Valentine Day because I just felt like it was appropriate. So all in all, it's been a great day. I hope y'all have had a good day too. I guess Ruby's going to take a nap in my dress. Since I guess somebody's here. I thought Khalid was here, but that's cool. Maybe he lost connection. Gosh, I hope I didn't freeze. My funny Valentine, sweet cosmic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable. You are my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? And when you open it to speak, are you smart? Are you smart? But don't change your hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay funny Valentine, stay just the way you are. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? And when you open it to speak, are you smart? Are you smart? But don't change your hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay funny Valentine, stay just the way you are. 'Cause each day should be Valentine's Day. You've been wondering something about your past? Okay, so the reason that you wonder certain things about your past is because you actually made deals with other souls and spirits and pacts to share each lifetime together. You will remember pieces of your past life. You may even remember a little bit about being born. You might remember a little bit about being, and planning your new incarnation. For instance, I know this is going to sound a little crazy and it might sound a little off the wall, but it doesn't feel a little crazy to me or off the wall. But I literally remember, being born. I literally remember like bits and pieces. Okay, bits and pieces. I'm truly not messing with your head about this. All right. I remember like, why did I decide to do this again? Like I literally have that implanted in my brain, but yet there's stuff I've had to relearn about the guitar and my music since I got in the accident and hit my head and died and came back. So I feel like at the end of somebody like Dolores Cannon talking about it when I've never talked to anybody about it before has certainly blown my mind. Happy birthday, Tyrannotexus Taurus Rex. And I feel, uh, like I even remember some things like about planning this reincarnation. The people I planned it with, the last person I saw before I was reincarnated and came here, and we decided that they would come a little bit earlier to the planet than I would. It's weird, but you can look up a lot of stuff about Dolores Cannon, Khalib. I think she was a hypnotherapist, but also like a psychologist. I'm not sure about the psychology part of it, but she would do hypnotherapy and therapy sessions for people. And they would explain these kind of things to her. So it's like she'd have 10 people telling her the same shit, part of my French YouTube, and having the same experience, but they've never met each other. So she put one and two together, and it made 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, and realized that everybody's probably having this experience. Yeah, I also drowned a couple times, like not a couple times. This one time, especially, that I remember a mermaid saving my life. But that's something that made me want to like get better at swimming, and I wanted to like become like an Olympic swimmer. So I just went ahead and started training for it. But then I got a guitar, and it changed. Like I didn't want to be, I didn't want to be that anymore. I wanted to play rock and roll. I'm sorry to hear that you almost drowned. That's a very scary experience, for sure. Interesting. I remember a lot, and then some stuff I forgot, and I regressed into remembering, which has not been very comfortable. Uh, so I just tried to ignore it and just pretend it didn't happen. But I don't let it like make me feel weird or indifferent or reclusive or even uncomfortable. I mean, the things I remembered, I obviously remembered for a reason, but I didn't quite remember them the way I should have remembered them until after the car accident. So that was interesting to me. Yeah. I kind of like to leave the past in the past. Why does the call center keep going offline? It's ridiculous. Excuse me. Oh, I was talking about AI commercials earlier, and I just think it's so interesting how they perceive us, and how like any of the AI commercials that are out there that like have humans in them, like the animals are not distorted, the angels and celestial creatures are not distorted, the Donatella Versace is not distorted, but everybody else is, even people who are famous celebrities like Donatella Versace. I also noticed that in a lot of those AI commercials, that many of them ended in rapture, many of them ended in an apocalypse, even if it was McDonald's. So it was very uncomfortable to discover those commercials. I think I'd sleep much better at night knowing they did not exist. They have certainly made me feel very uncomfortable since discovering them. Interesting. Oh my God, I just realized my hair looks like Peg Bundy's, except I don't have the bangs. I'm immediately going to go change my hair. Kidding. I'm going to go ahead and put some things in the chat in case anybody new comes by. Absolutely, I agree. Well, yeah, but also, we might not realize the signs until it's too late, but wow, the strawberry dress for pets. I'm sorry, I got really sidetracked. But you can always fix it, even if you think it's too late. I think the more that we worry about, is it going to be too late? Maybe the more we make it that way for ourselves. like the one thing that gets in people's way of manifesting their specific person to love them, you know, it becomes difficult for one to wrap their head around changing a person's behavior, you know, towards you, towards anything, you know, or even, you know, your specific person's behavior, you know. I don't know. I mean, some gurus will say it has nothing to do with anything, it has everything to do with everything, but I really feel like at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I know I've said a lot of times, your people will get wrapped around our circumstances, but I feel like maybe it doesn't always have to do with circumstances. Even if there are, you know, you can absolutely change your reality for sure, no matter what those circumstances are. I've noticed that a lot of people who live by those circumstances have transcending moments and transcending circumstances as well. No. Mm-mm. But people are manifesting the events that are happening around the world through their fear, through the subliminal programming that they're getting every day watching the news, every day reading the news, every day on social media, every day listening to each other's bullshit, every day thinking, I have to stay here, or they're going to think I'm something I'm not, or they're going to say something bad about me, or they're going to hurt my feelings. It's like, just be yourself. I think that many people have gotten to the point where, I mean, there's actually literally adults who are like, I can't remember a time in my life when, you know, I wasn't online. You know, that's become very normal and natural to people who are in their 20s. And even some people who are in their 30s, if not all of them, in their 40s as well, and 50s. And it's just gone. It's like, I can't remember a time when my dad ever cared so much about a phone. So there's a limiting belief right there in a circumstance that makes you feel like, you know, that you can't do it by yourself, that you got to have everyone else in the world doing it, because it's made it somehow, some way, you're thinking and feeling it's very difficult. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it too. But I can't be worried about all the sorrow and problems around the world. I have to stay focused on, you know, what is it that I could be manifesting if I wasn't thinking about that, you know, if I wasn't putting my energy, you know, something that's true for me is that I'm really proud of myself, that I'm routinely manifesting, you know, the impossible when it comes to my relationships and my life in general, really. And I've gotten to this point where it's like, you know, my wobbles and my fears are not uh, getting too much in the way of things. Hey, Metal Rain 888, welcome back to the channel. How are you tonight? Oh yeah, I'm sure we're all guilty of it the same way. I mean, but like the government knows, the AI knows, the people know, the TV media knows, the radio knows, everybody knows. You know, it takes a certain amount of time to get addicted to something. It doesn't matter if it's cigarettes, drugs, sex, alcohol, internet, pain, suffering, grief. What's your update, Metal Rain? What's going on? Oh no, a fight. That's not good. Oh yeah, I haven't been back to Facebook or Twitter in years. I actually like to call it Fudge Book. And then TikTok is tit twat. It's just ridiculous. I got on tit twat the other day and it was not pretty. They both got kicked out. Wow. Kicked out for 24 hours. Wow. Wow. I hope they'll be okay, those girls. Sorry that happened to her. Hey, Arthur Marianne Gets Wiki. Well, welcome back to the Chammy. Yes, I'm Cupid's secretary. Oh my god, that's terrible. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. I'm so sorry that happened to her. I mean, if one girl has a boyfriend who can afford a gun, why isn't she just living with her boyfriend? You see what I mean? Like, I hope she had a safe place to go. I guess she had the RV, right? Hey, Pam Bear, welcome back to the Chammy. Did it give y'all notifications at all? Hey, Gypsy. You like the tracks? Yeah, everybody else wanted to play with it. Precious. Did you just wake up? Yeah? Oh, wow. How's the dog? Sorry that she locked you out. Oh my gosh. Can't win them all, can you? Well, yeah, I see that there's a lot of drama for sure. But it's as if, you know, I'm just going to tell you one more time, you can take hold of the reins. So it doesn't end up a feral situation all the time. By avoiding thinking about this kind of drama that happens with her, or that these strange episodes that she has, where she's like, will lock you out, or blame that she has no food and is cold. I mean, like, what were you supposed to do? Stay in your car with the heat on until she was ready to unlock the door? Her communication is poor. That's not your fault. But don't take my word for it, because I don't want you to get in the feeling that her communication is poor and stay there. You know what I'm saying? I want you to actually like be telling yourself and getting into the thought and the feeling that her communication is excellent in a way that pleases you, or something to that effect. I'm only Cupid's secretary. I don't think I get a halo. Okay, all right, go. Jeez. There go all the dogs. He must have a snack for them. No, I'm Cupid's secretary. Big difference. Thank you guys so much for the compliments. I appreciate it, though. Let me check and make sure the call center is still on, because it likes to turn itself off. Okay, it's still on. Each day should be Valentine's, honestly. They all ran away. They all ran away. Did you have like a treat or something for them?
I was coming in with this. Did you see you saw this? Where did you feed it?
It's right there. The third dish is always. I usually always put it there. You feel bad for the dog? What's going on with the dog?
It's not yours, Mrs. You cannot eat that.
Go with Grandpa here. Well, the last thing I saw about you saying about the dog is the dog was trying to get out. Yeah, I'm fine. Valentine's Saturday when you have a babysitter. Okay. Wishing you many champagne wishes and blowjob dreams. God, YouTube, please pardon my French. So, think about, how do you want her to show up to you? Get into that feeling and stay there. And try to turn your back on the version of her that doesn't serve you in a way that pleases you, like her showing up in an easygoing way, her showing up in a laid back and nice and easy kind of way, her showing up with no problems, her showing up with no drama. her showing up the best version of herself to you, and what would that look like, and how would that feel? Because a lot of time our egos can get in the way of what we're manifesting and what we want as well. And then it can be a huge part of sabotage. Excuse me, I need to get a drink of water. 1 second. Sorry about that. It has been super, super cold in the house and dry. And I didn't get a drinky treat before I didn't get a drinky treat before I started the live. Anywho, to what I was saying is a part of ego can sometimes be what gets in the way of us manifesting somebody showing up in a way that we want them to, or our situations, in our lives manifesting them the way we want them to. It seems like there's 7 people in chat, but if there's 7 people in chat, maybe we can play Joker's Roulette and somebody will win a free 3-card reading. But I only see 3 of you, so I guess we won't play because the other 4 are ghosts. So I learned something about the ghost participants. Someone who might come and chat might have multiple accounts, so it will show the multiple accounts as well. Logged into the chat, it's weird. So say someone comes on YouTube, comes to your Chammy, and they've got like several accounts that maybe they have, and they're all logged into them from somewhere. It'll show them multiple times on the screen. I thought that was so weird. It just shows that there's probably multiple accounts with somebody who might have just come into the chat. It's weird. I don't know why it does that. So like if you're logged in to say your main channel, but you're logged into another channel you're just experimenting with, and you come into the live chat on one of your other channels, or some friend comes into their chat and they're on a couple of different channels that they have working on them, you'll see them. You might not see them as a person, like that other account. Like it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something that a friend of mine and I experienced. Do they count me as one? Yes. But I'm not 100% sure that they count me as one, because I'll sit here alone and it'll just be a 0 for a very long time. Like when I don't do the freeze, And I don't do the $5 taco boxes. There will be more lives tonight. Since I get 3 notifications a day and there's 3 time zones, I figured I'd try to cover all time zones from 9 p.m. not 10 p.m. till dawn. Since, pardon me, I'll just be up working all night. So I'll be here. I figured I'd do my first one and see how everyone's doing, check in. And then when I'm done with this live, I'll probably move on to making dinner and such. I'm working on a few other projects. Just going to put some things in chat for anybody who's new. 7 turned to 3 yet. Now it's at 2. Yeah, someone might have gotten disconnected. Sometimes somebody might come in too who is having problems staying online. So they'll come in, they get knocked off, their ghost will sit there, they'll come back in, they might say something, they'll get knocked off and the ghost will be there and their other ghost will be there. So that happens too, I noticed. So it's not so much that they're ghosts and I've been wanting to ask YouTube this question. I might actually email them about this. Oh, excuse me. I noticed that you can subscribe privately. So I wonder if you can subscribe privately to channels, all right? What about when you go into the live chats and you've got that privacy scenario going on? Does that keep you, anonymous in the live chats? I haven't really played around with that method, but it is something I think about. We'll be bringing back the spirit box later. It's just too early in the night, so I thought that I would let you guys know that too. Hey, author Marianne, welcome back. Just putting some things in chat for anyone new who might come in that might want to get a reading. Excuse me. Yeah, I like the spirit box too. I think it'll be interesting, the things that we might get on it tonight. But I figured I would do this live first to kind of see where everyone is, if at all anybody was anywhere tonight, before I make some dinner. Not sure what to make for dinner. I think the cupboard's pretty bare. So I'm probably going to make some brown rice because I know there's brown rice in there. And then there might be some carrots and peas. So if that stuff's in there, it's on like Donkey Kong. We might be out of eggs, so I can't make fried rice, but I can still have rice and veggies. So I'll probably go and make some of that after the live. Hey, Livin' La Vida Laura, welcome back to the Chammy. You sent me something, honey. What'd you send me, sweetheart? Did you have a good day? Excuse me. Good. I'm glad you had a good day. Awesome. I had a good day too. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Do you want to do a reading now or you want to do it privately? Happy Valentine. That's so cute. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, then. But, I'm going to have to give you some love back. We were just talking about, like, how Khalid was saying things like having memories from childhood and then even having some good ones and bad ones. But then, like, we were talking also about, like, past lives and current lives. And I was telling him how I feel like actually, Khalid, many of us we've already been somewhere else in another time, and all of us planned this chat at some time. I really feel like, even if it was just subconscious. Thank you so much for your donation, Live and La Vida Loa. I really, really, really appreciate that. And I love that number 444 keeps coming up today. Isn't that funny? And it's such a good angel message number. We should see what 44 and 444 and 4R is angel numbers. Let's see, number 4 angel number.
Incoming call.
Someone's calling on the call center. I'm nervous. I hope they're not going to bully me. 1 second, let me answer this. Hey, Dare, happy Valentine's Day. How's your day been?
Oh, hi, I'm fine, thank you. I want to find out something. I suspect cheating from my partner. So I want
Okay.
to find out what she's doing, who she's doing with it with, if she's cheating, and who she's cheating with.
Okay, I don't do cheating questions. I'm sorry. I only help people find out what's happening in their love lives. But I'll go. My dad would be like, "No, talk to them, But no. Thanks for the 20 cents. Oh, I made $1 telling him that I'm so happy. Thank you, universe. That wasn't too difficult. Am I bad because I won't do cheating questions? I feel like I'd be worse if I was like, yeah, let's get into that right now. I'm so into that. So he wanted to know what his partner was up to. Wanted to know who she was cheating with, all in less than 3 minutes. They're only going to cheat on you if you feed the energy to that. If you feed that you're not going to be able to ever find a loving relationship again, or you're going to never find the life you want again, or they're going to cheat on you, or you let your age discrimination on yourself or others, or you let your discrimination of yourself overcome you, whether it's poverty or the way your body looks or the way you think and feel. Love is all around you. You don't even have to go looking for it. It's already found you when you open up the shade in the morning and you open up your eyes and you look out there. Those plants outside, those birds outside, those animals outside, that's all there because of love. It's all around you. I feel like if he's already feeling that about his partner, like he didn't give me a chance to tell him, but I could have just said, yeah, and your next door neighbor too, but he didn't give me a chance, and I would have without him having to hang up on me. But oh well. And that's the thing about people who want to get readings. Like, I had all his answers. He didn't give me a chance to finish what I was saying. That's all right. Welcome back, Middle Rain. Nah, you didn't miss too much. Yeah. Oh, wow. Cool. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate you putting that in chat. So if any of you have any questions you want to ask the cards or talk about anything free, go ahead and just go ahead and let me know. I got the creepy, freaky fortune-telling cards. They're not always creepy, freaky fortune-telling cards. Pam has earned herself free readings for the rest of her life here. So if you want to get a reading, let me know. It'll be free, Pam. And I've got the creepy, freaky fortune-telling cards. I'm definitely I feel like called to do a collective message for all of us here, because what Khalid was saying earlier about memories and some. I think he was like feeling like he was going into like the whole past life thing a little bit. And what did he say? He goes, let's see. So he said he had something on his mind currently about his past and remembering certain things that make him wonder about life, and was saying that he wonders if our first memories are also the same time we all have consciousness awareness, because one of my earliest memories is my dad and stepmom. They were married in the late 90s. So I said it's very much possible that the consciousness and awareness could be, when we start remembering our first memories. Very much so. I mean, like, I literally remember being in the womb and thinking, why am I doing this again? I'm really confused. I don't think I want to go out there. I don't want to go towards the light. And then I also remember, like, right before that happening, me being in some kind of tiny room with some people and being there, like, with my partner. And they were like telling us some really confusing things. And they were like, well, we're going to take you over here, and they're going to take him over there, and we're going to put all your pieces back together, and you're going to decide. I froze. Sorry if I froze. I'll put it in the chat. So these are just memories that I had that I went over with Khalib about a little bit earlier. But I felt like him sharing that gave me the opportunity to talk about my situation, which you have to also remember the first 5 years of my life, I could not hear. So everything, I said everything weird. I heard everything weird. I perceived everything very weird. But like I was saying, right before, my earliest memories are remembering something or someone shutting a door on my partner, and we were all discussing where we were going, what we were doing, and what their reality was going to be. And the next thing I knew, I was being born again. And the last thing I could remember was he had decided that he was going to go back first. Could have been a dream, but I don't know. I don't know why I remember having the memory before having the memory of being born. I literally remember sitting there in my crib or something thinking about it after being born. I really liked what my friend Jimmy had to say once about being born. Chloe, I don't remember being born, so I couldn't really tell you when my birthday was. So I like that answer. Because how many of us don't remember being born? How do I even remember being born? I don't know. I started remembering on the plane when I was 2, but some of my siblings don't remember anything before the 6th grade. Interesting. I remember learning about death. I was like, oh man, you mean all this shit for nothing? I told my mom. She's like, watch your mouth, kid. My mom never hit me or anything like that, but she certainly did have an interesting way of correcting me of the error of my ways by completely ignoring me. And not in a bad way either, because we'd be like in the same room. And it's not that she would be ignoring me. It's just that if I had questions or she wanted me to submerge myself in maybe what I had done before she corrected me of the errors of my ways. Eventually she'd come back and be like, so what do you think you did? Like, and how do you think you, and kind of like a therapist or something, because she was my nerdy mom. But I'm so happy for you too, Live in La Vida Laura. So Live in La Vida Laura, she has manifested a lot of happiness and joy in her life and a new job since coming and hanging out with us on the Chammy. I know recently Pam said that she had or was going to sell her home and had possibly done that and manifested maybe a car so she can get on her journey that she wants to go on to visit friends. I know that there's another person in chat who comes here. I help them manifest $400,000. I know Texas had said something about I helped them manifest something passionate with his wife, so that was really cool. So I hope that I'm helping you all in some way. I know you guys are certainly helping me manifest something important to me, which is just having great people to talk to, helping me think about things in life that are important to me, as well as keeping some treats around for the dogs and putting food on the table. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my pity patty. I love you. Talk to you soon, honey. I'll be here all night. So I'm going to break up my lives. So I'll probably be here for like another hour, just hanging out. So if you guys know anybody that might want to win a free 3-card reading or want to get a general in-depth or paid tarot reading, I'll be here for the next hour. Then I'm going to go make some dinner. And I don't know, I might be wearing less when I come back. More like pajamas instead of this beautiful dress. Oh, let me just link you guys one more time into the designer of this dress. Here's the strawberry midi dress for pets. I might have to get one for Ruby, you guys. Let me know what you think. I was telling them earlier, Living La Vida, Laura and Pam, I was telling the guys earlier that, you know, I've been working on a tarot deck for a really long time. So the Empress, when you look at the original Rider's White deck, or whatever it's called, she has a dress with beautiful fruit on it. It's pomegranates, and it's a white dress, but I couldn't find a white dress with pomegranates on it. Maybe a designer will make me one or something like that, or maybe I can get inspired to make my own. But so I go to Amazon and like, okay, a dress with fruit on it. Right. So I find I find a strawberry dress on Amazon. I order it. It's a fucking sack, part of my Frenchie too, but it's a fucking sack. And it's got strawberries with sequins instead of the glitter that you see. I was like, what is this thing? So I start doing some research, realizing that there are like tons of knockoffs from the real designer. But when I found out who the real designer was, I was just so in love with her clothing and her designs. They were so cool and just, I don't know, they were just so feminine and beautiful. And even though I'm a tomboy, I like a good feminine, well-made dress. And being like a seamstress since I was a kid, like, and seeing how beautiful and well-made this dress is, I'm just so impressed. Rooney and Ruby came and took a nap in it not too long ago, at the beginning of the show. This dress was on sale though, and I was like, well, I'm going to make it a point to get the real dress someday. And she had a sale, and she has payment plans. So I got me one, and I'm going to have to get Lady Ruby one too. Absolutely. I want 3 for all 3 of you. Wouldn't that be a joy? How about for Easter Sunday? Oh my God, these dogs have so many clothes. I think I need to start taking pictures of them in their clothes for you guys for the shorts. To bring a little more joy. I know this is probably the weirdest tarot channel on YouTube, but I actually named Gypsy after a band, but then I was like inspired to name my tarot card business after her as well. So that's why it's called Gypsy Queen Card Reader, because one day I came home and she was eating my tarot cards with Ruby's approval. Oh, she's so cute. She's such a good doggy. Yeah, I know all my clothes are just like jeans and t-shirts and sneakers, but I have a couple of nice pieces in there. And if I am going to wear a dress, it's got to be more than words. It's got to look good enough to eat. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I like sweats too. Don't get me wrong. There's some pretty cool sweater dresses out there too, and sweat dresses. Anyways, I'm gonna do a collective message for us while we're hanging out. I just feel called to do one with the Romance Angels deck. Spirit, what do we all need to know as a collective? Give us a card, please, Spirit. Worth waiting for. Good night, live in la vida, Laura. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. So, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Forgiving and learning. The more that we forgive the past and learn from the present, we are able to love and experience our present moments more often. Chemistry. I just love this card, chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Spirit could even be saying all of us, we're magnetically attracted to each other because at some point in time and space, we all decided that somehow, some way, we would come back together in space and time to commence our connections from many past lives. Release your ex. So this Valentine's Day, if you have any exes in your minds or on your thoughts or feelings that don't necessarily serve you, go ahead and release those old love stories. The time has come for you to clear your energy. I feel like this is also a card about clearing your energy from, the past life relationships, clearing your energy from past life relationships, and not the good, but the bad. Like, you might not know what that is, but it could be the triggers that you have, or the thoughts that you have that don't serve you, that you might be thinking or feeling came from a past life. You have known each other before, like I just said. We've all known each other before for sure. When I went to see my friend, Malika last month, we've been friends 5-6 years. She started talking about Dolores Cannon, and I thought it was so amazing because I was like, oh wow, here's somebody I've known for a while, and we didn't even realize that we were on the same level with that. So I hadn't listened to Dolores Cannon stuff in a long time, and I just kind of put it aside for many, many years because, sometimes I don't always feel strong enough to listen to the spacey stuff she's talking about. Oh, yeah. That's interesting, Metal Rain. About the reading. Well, thank you so much, Live in La Vida, Laura. God bless you too, sweetheart. Ooh. What's in the bag? Let's see. Oh. Let's not tell baby, because these are her favorite. So we'll just hide those. They'll just hide the crumbs over here. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Don't tell the girls. There's not going to be a crumb on the dress, I promise. Oh, this is what. Would you? He was breakdancing in the dress earlier. I don't know what it was about the dress. He just loves it. You wanna? I just love this Elizabethan collar on you, Rue. He's like, no. He's like, give me just pet me. All right, sweet pea, I got you. I really should not have given you that little cookie. He's getting detoxed from yeast. So any nightshade, any like weeds, any grains, you can't have them. You make him itchy and smell like a Frito. You can't be having that. No. No frito banditos. That's so interesting, Metal Rain. Well, it's once again, it's spirit coming in to remind you of the situation at hand. Welcome back, mommy doggy. No, not on YouTube, please. Quit being dogs on YouTube. Dogs cause problems. Oh my gosh, it's 11:11. I just picked up the phone and it says 11:11. Make a wish. Maybe I should move before they just. What are you children doing? What's going on? Are you okay? Come here. There we go. Let's see, how would you look in a black one? Just perfect. Oh no, Scobbly. I love you too, baby. All right, Metal Rain, get some rest. Yeah, don't drive when you're sleepy, please. That's not safe. Yeah. You want back over here? Okay. Could you not do that? Thank you. Quit smashing your face into the dress. And you quit growling at him. I know it's being silly, but my dress is not your loofah. Where do you belong? I know it's silly of me to ask you. You belong right here in my lap. Oh, Cupid. You gonna go night-night? Huh? Can you go night-night? Yep, Pam is right. Rest is your health, and if that's your health, you can't have your wealth. Could you stop that? I don't want you to tear the Tule with your nails. I will cry. So why don't you just sit next to me instead? What a cute puppy dog.
Ask a question?
No,
Okay.
no questions are for free right now.
Okay.
Let me just see what you're looking at.
Which tools you use? The one with the tools or the one with the tool? The one with the tools, right? That's anything that way.
No, you want to use it that way.
Okay.
You're at the point you prefer someone new altogether. Yeah. And they're coming in. And it could very well be a new version of her. I feel like her conquest is to be a better version of herself, for sure. She must have really had a bad day with getting kicked out of the shelter. Oh, good night, Metal Rain. Sweet dreams when you get there. See you again soon. Thanks so much for coming by, Metal Rain. And thank you for the like and the subscription. I appreciate it. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you have a nice rest. Okay, Pam, good night, sweetheart. Are you going to bed too? Yeah, I'm going to go fix dinner in a little bit too. Take care, Pam. Take care, Metal Rain. I'll see you guys later, alligators. Thanks so much for coming by the chammie. Pam, if you do go to sleep, get some rest. And I hope y'all have awesome days tomorrow if I don't see you later tonight. I seriously need to go pick up my glasses and my contacts. Oh, wow. It probably was an accident. She's probably quite embarrassed. Mhm. I would think that she would not want to meet with him ever. I know I wouldn't. He sounds like a real drag. Yeah, she seems pretty addicted to his brainwashing. I'm a little bit concerned about that because, I think that she still thinks and feels, possibly through some of the readings we've done or talked about, even just me intuitively picking up on her, that there's somebody that's going to come rescue her from it. And there's no one coming for her. Because when they do, she doesn't let them in. And that's how she asserts her controlism. And that's fine. She's still trying to find herself and figure out who she wants to be when she gets to the end of herself, and she will. Some people, it just takes more time than others, You could take an entire lifetime. What is it that Forrest Gump says? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Tarot is a lot like that as well. Yeah. Because that's all she knows. She doesn't know something. She doesn't know anything different, and she's not thinking outside her box. She's not thinking outside the box. I think we're all guilty of it, really. Yeah, it's just what she knows, and she isn't capable of thinking outside the box, honestly. You know, it's like a dog. You put it in a cage all day and its whole life, and that's what it knows. Anything and any living being would be like that. Go ahead and put some things in chat for anyone new that might come by. And keep me updated, Metal Rain. We're here for you. Oh, the chat went to a commercial. Okay. Hey, Maria. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the Chammy. How's your day been? Did it give you a notification at all? Happy Valentine's Day. What's noodle? Oh, my doggies are good, honey. Thanks so much for asking. Happy Valentine's Day, Aisha. Have you reached out yet? Have you had anybody else come in, or an ex reach out, or maybe an unexpected friend or neighbor or something? Sweet dreams, Metal Rain, when you get there. Thanks so much again for coming by the Chammy. If you're around later, I'll be here too with Spirit Box. In fact, I'll be here all night, in and out. Okay, he looks at you, but like through me in my eyes. What do you mean by that? Interesting. Do you mean like you kind of feel him standing in your shoes or something, or? Oh, feel shy looking back, like he likes you. Interesting. Okay, Metal Rain. Hopefully we'll see you later. Get some rest if we don't. I will be heareth. Oh, well, honey, you can have feelings about anybody you want. I know that you love Roberto. But don't feel bad or ashamed to get to know other people or get to know someone new. It doesn't mean that You have to stop falling in love or stop being in love with someone or stop loving someone either. Okay? So, I'm sorry, but I'm Southern. It's in my heritage to flirt. So just smile back at them. You know, be your normal, sweet, loving self. You know, even if it's Bozo the Clown, who I have blocked from this channel, by the way. You know, if you don't like them later, just block them. Or don't look back, or mute them, or... I'm just kidding. There literally is a Bozo the Clown on my list. I'm not sure how it got there, but I guess one of the moderators had about enough of Bozo the Clown. So they probably, if you're feeling shy, they're feeling 10 times more shy. How does that make you feel? Mm-hmm. My friend just asked me on Instagram when they're gonna find the one, and I feel so bad because like I just made him and his first wife, and I don't know what the hell happened to her, but Tanuvial, get your ass back home to Kron or else. Oh. Just gonna tell, well, one time I thought you found her. Maybe y'all gotta find each other again. In a new love story. Everyone that has worked with him says that it's a silly move. Okay, so everyone tells you it's a silly move to reach out to him because you can already see the limiting beliefs and the circumstances that they live by that they want you to continue living by. Okay? So I was, that, and a lot of that also can do a lot with their ego. Their egos. Like many people will call me for a reading. They'll call me for a grief counseling session. They'll call me and ask me why. And I'll be like, just take a little look at yourself for a minute. That's why. And they refuse to do it. Because instead of, you can have someone who's like, okay, take 3 cloves of garlic and put it in water and pray over it, what you want to God. And then take a bath in the water, or wash your face with it, or wash your feet with it, or whatever. And do that 3 nights in a row. And then that glass that you used, we could even drink the water. That glass that you used to make all that magical water and pour over for 3 days, take that glass and break it over your threshold. And just watch what happens. It will amaze you, right? And then you have some dirtbag come by and be like, it's some force outside of you that knows the right one, and you just have to wait around for it. Like, no. That's how you stay the 46-year-old virgin. Sorry, 46-year-old virgin. That's how you stay in a relationship or chasing a person or in something that doesn't serve you. That's how you stay limited, by thinking that all the possibilities that could be don't exist and will never exist because there's something outside of you to give it to you. Okay. I've literally had to go back and be like, okay, whilst we do not create like our creator, because we are not God, we are still made in our creator's image, whoever then they and our are in the scripts all over the world that they found in all kinds of different scriptures and languages and beliefs. And, it's all the same fucking story, but we all believe in it and it's all told in a different way. Isn't that interesting? How crazy, I know, right? So, like I've told you for the last year, don't do anything that triggers you, and a commission job. Don't do anything that triggers you. Reach out and touch someone if it brings you joy and it's not. I'm freezing up. I'm lagging out. Careful with the big, beautiful brown eyeballs. If I'm still here, let me know. Yes, I am still here, dear. Maria, I would love to know who's coming in my love life. I wonder Roberto's showing in my reading. Yes, everyone that has worked with him said, why would Roberto leave a great position, go to a commission job? What was his position? I'm telling you right now, it's coming in for you. Yes, I am still here, Marianne. What's coming in for you, Maria, is exactly what you expect. Exactly what you're feeling. And exactly what you know to be true. And if that is the doubt that people want to put in your mind about reaching out, or the doubt that they want to put in your mind about why did he go and get a job like that? Like, my dad worked a commission job all his life. It was feast or famine for us. And I have spent many, many years working and wondering, like, where did it all go? Right? But if I sit here and I cry and I get all temperance about it, crying over spilt milk or 5 of cups, and start looking at the dirty dishes in the sink instead of the clean ones on the counter, and how the dirty ones can be clean again, I'm going to get lost on the yellow brick road of piss again. So what's coming for you, Maria, is A, you're not going to be getting lost on the yellow brick road of piss. B, you're going to figure out and explore what it is that this new attraction in regards to this person you talked to me about earlier, a boss or something, and overcoming that. And then also, once again, before I froze up, like I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying something about, like, oh God, what was it? It was, oh my God, I can't remember. I lost my train of thought. But any hoodle, what I was saying is basically, you cannot listen to, oh, I know what it was. You cannot listen to these people who are like, I don't think it's a good idea. You got to only follow what doesn't trigger you. If it triggers you to reach out, don't reach out. If it brings you immense joy to say something to him, reach out and touch someone, say hello to brighten their day, and you don't care about the outcome, you don't care about the consequences, you don't care if they even do or don't respond. You just care about the joy it brought you to know that you said something to someone that was meaningful, that you meant, and that it's going to bring them joy. That's all that matters. And when you can get a hold of and be that kind of bitch and controlling herself, let me adjust my wings. I'm telling you, your life is going to change. It already has changed so much since you first came to the channel, Maria. He has moved on to another direction in his life because he felt that that was what was going to be right for him. Okay? Maybe he got tired of helping kids and he wanted to help people find homes and have homes and help the housing market in regards to a lot of the problems that are going on with it. And, be some kind of shining, guiding light in people's homes who maybe don't have a home. Or I just wish I could find somebody to explain it all to me so I could find a home. And I wish there was a book with all the knowledge in it that I needed, but it seems like life is that book that you live that has all that knowledge in it. So that's what's coming in for you. And you're just going to take it one day at a time, even 1 hour at a time, if that's what it takes. The most important thing is that you're feeling empowered and you are following that last tarot card reading we did with finding that courage and that strength to reach out and touch someone. Oh, Raisa, that's a paid question kind of reading. I'm not doing any free questions right now, Raisa. But if you really want this person to be the person that you're destined to marry, it is so. That desire is already yours. And anyone and anything telling you that that's not the truth is a liar. Only you can decide. All right? And because you already desire it, Raisa, it's already yours. You wouldn't desire to be married to this person if they weren't the right one, right? So just think about what you want and keep us updated. I do the free readings many times, but a week, but we're just not doing them right now. Usually it's always the first 10, 15 minutes of the live, Raisa, just so you know, for future. But we probably won't have the free readings back until, I don't know. I do them when I'm called to do them. You can always come back on Taco Tuesday and get a $5 taco box. I'm feeling the same way, Maria. I'm definitely feeling the same way. Where's that phone? silly tarot box. Go ahead and put some things in chat for anyone new who might come by who needs to get a reading. I will be back later after dinner. I'll have the spirit box. I'll have hopefully the REM pod. I think I found some batteries for the REM pod. And I'm lagging hardcore. If we do get enough people in the chat tonight to play Joker's Roulette, we will, to see who might be able to win a free 3-card reading. So don't forget to share the live with your friends or people you might know who might want to play in that contest to win that free 3-card reading. Check out my Etsy shop. I'm having a Valentine Day sale. I'm adding new things to my Etsy shop every day. So I look forward to sharing that stuff with y'all. So much light. Okay, Maria. I shall be here. I'm going to go make dinner soon. Probably in about 20 minutes. I'm going to go make dinner and have dinner. And then I'll be back shortly. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to do a free collective message for us. And then I'm going to go make some dinner. And I'll be back in a little bit with the spirit box. Spirit, what do we need to know about our Valentine's Day, our vortexes? What's going on in the not too distant future? What do we all need to know? Can we get a few cards on that, Spirit? Strength and courage and burdensomeness. I feel like Spirit's saying many of you have found that strength and that courage to find that self-love, to leap bounds and take risks, to be your true authentic self, find your true authentic self, keep being that true authentic self now that you've found that self-love through finding your strength and courage. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll be back. I'll talk to you later. Kalanita.